Welcome everyone to Amateur Hour Commentary. I'm the Wolf Craze, aka Wolf, aka throw in your own hashtag. It is me. It's a solo mission tonight. Tonight we have a Pro League Season 10 match between Wolfpack and Sesame Street Gang. And I want to give everyone a heads up. I am doing production and I'm also doing casting. And I have a new computer, which I'm using a wireless mouse, and it's a little unpredictable at times. So if I'm a little slow on a few things, I do apologize, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate it. Brown Pit, Daffy, Karen, Cinderella, Cantor, everybody who's decided to join. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think it's going to be a good matchup tonight, and we're going to go into why. That being, like I said, give me a few seconds on some of these. That being right now. And I'm glad I had already put my mic in on this scene, because otherwise it could have been bad news. All right, over on Wolfpack, we have Noted Jackpot providing us the perspective tonight. That is the captain. We also have Peniel Power, Oki Ding, or I don't know how to pronounce that, but I call it Oki Ding. Hopefully that's correct. Ivan D. Red, Johnny Cage wins. Blue Delta, Time to Play, and Mikulang, I can never say this, Mikulangalot. But that's over for Wolfpack, and over on Sesame Street Gang, slightly easier names to pronounce. Mr. Elmo, Popsicle, I'm not going to read the last one, that DJ, Young's Cookie Monster, Oscar the Grouch, and Mr. Grover, who is also our perspective for Sesame Street Gang. I love bringing these particular images up because it also provides you the stats. And as you can see, it's pretty much even. The only difference here between the two teams are the aces, which could be the make or break. So far, Wolfpack is ahead by 2 aces. So if these were the final stats, they'd definitely be moving forward into the playoffs, whereas Sesame Street Gang, maybe not so much. But their win rate is still the same, 25%. This is probably going to be one of the toughest matches for these two. The one that it's going to be a tooth and nail kind of situation. Everybody's going to be on the edge of the seat, and this is incredibly important for both teams. So there is a poll up right now above chat. If you guys want to cast your vote there and who you think is going to win, please do so. So it looks like we got everybody pretty much in. I believe they're going to be going in for a lag test. I hope that's the case, guys. Just also remember, I don't have any audio on my headset, so I'm just kind of going off of predictions here. If anyone can confirm that they are going into a lag test, that'd be great, but it's usually the case, right? But aside from these two teams already going over their rosters and also going over their stats, I want to talk about everybody else. Currently, Eagles Brazil is sitting in first with 54 points. They've only played 2 games. Their bye week was in the second. And Anonymous is with 49 points. They're in second place. And they, too, have only played 2 matches. The Wolfpack has played 2, and Sesame Street Gang has played 2. And they're pretty much split. They're split even. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. Super Sweet Potatoes is in 3rd. Pappers is in 4th. Wolfgang in 5th. And Sesame Street Gang in 6th. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lag test. I just wanted to point out the current standings for each of the teams because Wolfpack and Sesame Street Gang are at the tail end. They're the caboose of everybody else. Of course, I don't think anyone's going to be really catching up to Eagles and Anonymous. I mean, 54 points and 49 points respectively. What's up, Johnny Cage? How you doing, man? And 3rd place is with 20 points. That's a 20-point difference, 29-point difference between 3rd and 2nd. I don't think anyone's going to be catching up to them anytime soon unless we have some serious blowouts here. So Eagles and Anonymous are likely going to be moving forward, quite obviously. So right now, it's between Super Sweet Potatoes, Pappers, Wolfpack, and Sesame Street Gang to see who actually moves forward. With how things are going, I don't want to count Pappers out quite yet because they're the only team that's only played 1 game. They had 2 bye weeks, one in the first week, one in the 3rd week. So they really haven't had their chance to shine yet. I'm not counting them out yet. They got 17 points in their first game, and they're already in 4th. So I kind of want to give them the benefit of the doubt. We're just going to have to watch them as the season continues. But we are in week 4. We got probably quite a few weeks left. If you guys aren't following us over on our Facebook group page, I'm trying to post up the week matchups so that you guys can stay up to date on who's going against who and who's got a bye week. But yeah, that's our current standing that for our teams. That's the current standing for the NASA side of the league. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We do have another game tomorrow. It's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so try to tune in for that. I'll be running solo again, so if you guys want to tune in, hang out, chat, shoot the shit, vote for your favorite team to win. I mean, I'm all down for that. I'll be here. And I'm trying to schedule now. I know not many of you are actually Rocket League fans, but I am going to be competing in the Indie Gaming League. I'm trying to get it scheduled for tomorrow. If it happens, it will be up on my stream, so I'll be streaming it. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, just go over to twitch.tv/thewolfcraze. And if I am streaming tomorrow, it'll probably be around 2:30 Eastern time. And cheer for me, please. I need it. Me and Dad are good at the game, but we're gonna have some competition. How is everyone tonight, by the way? Hope you're all well. By the way, if you like the mug, if you like the shirt, you can go over to our merch store and just go to amateurhourcommentary.com. Merch's right there. It looks like Wolfpack is favored to win. 5 votes. Hold on. I need to see who voted for who here. So we got 7 votes all together. Sesame Street Gang only got 2. See, that... I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see how it plays out, man. I just don't know which way it's gonna swing. It could swing in favor of Sesame Street, depending on the night Wolfpack has. But right now I'm sitting underneath Wolfpack, but I'm kind of sitting under both teams. So all I've got to say is good luck to you both, because you got Caster's Curse. You're competing against that. Brown Pit is a... How you doing, man? You are a beast. I was going to say Brown Pit is a beast, but I think everybody knows that. And also, just out of curiosity, for all of you who are actually in the official Firewall 0 Hour Facebook group chat, or I agree with you, Brown. I think Aces will make it or break it for one of the teams tonight. If you're not already part of the official Firewall 0 Hour Facebook group, I encourage you to go there. They actually posted a really cool announcement that they might be running their own tournament. A lot of teams have already expressed interest. It could go somewhere. We might have something large coming, and I think it's going to be called Legends, the Legends tournament. That's what the post said anyway. If that actually takes off, that'd be pretty sweet. Hopefully we can bring some of our old players back from way back in the day, from like 2019 when some of the leagues started. Like NAFWL started somewhere in 2019, late 2019, early 2020. Like, if we could bring some of those old players back, get them back in the ringer, they can dust off their aim controller and hit up this Legends tournament, that'd be sick. Are you part of what, Cinderella? The Facebook group page? I don't know. You should be. Pretty certain I've seen you in there. An amazing prize. Hey, that's subjective, man. Cantor, I have no idea. I wish I had more of an in to actually know. You should really join it, Cinderella. There's a lot of really cool stuff that actually goes on. People post a lot of their highlight videos, some of their best aces and stuff like that. Hold on, I'm just going to check, because this particular stream down, which is Noted Jacks, by the way, it's down. Not down, but like not showing anything. Okay, yeah, they're still in lobby. I don't know what the prizes would be. It could either be... Man, what if you could have a prize coming out of this Legends tournament, what would it be? Would you ask for money? Would you ask for a trophy? Would you, like... As a team, what would you ask for? What would you hope to get if you played this Legends tournament? Because some of you might be playing in it, right? Some of your teams may have signed up. I think Super Sweet Potatoes team signed up. I think the Wolfpack team signed up. I mean, what would you hope for? I would hope for, like, I don't know, some sort of notoriety in the game. Like, I don't know, maybe have a particular team logo, like as a badge or something like that, and start getting team names in there. And imagine if, like, you have not, will not, but you'll watch. I'm curious to know, like, what you guys would be interested in if you were to play in a Legends tournament, and what you would want. A Hall of Fame for the players, or some kind of team trinkets. Yeah, I'd hope for Cougar to stop asking me to be his dad. Good luck, Cancer. That shit ain't happening. That's not happening, bro. He will forever ask. Yeah, a trinket would be cool. Some sort of Hall of Fame room. Maybe they could turn the lobby into a Hall of Fame if this becomes a regular thing. Turn the lobby into a Hall of Fame, and you could see the banners of all the winning teams. But I'll shut up now because the game's starting. We're starting off on Warehouse.
Yeah. Okay. You guys ready? Let's take our time, but not too long. And get it.
Wolfpack starting off on the offensive. We're gonna check out Sesame Street Gang just to see what's going on over here. And they have a platform defense, so they're gonna square up along these boxes. Watch all the entrance points, the stairwells. Probably got some motion sensors up as well. We'll see how things turn out. Already we got down Mikkel Langelot. That's a 4v3. Wolfpack down 1.
They're right across, right there. One down. In the same building. Down, left, all the way back. There's one on the top.
Still trying to get to objective. Here we are, noted, finding someone. Not getting the shots on. A couple grenades going up and over. Nothing happening there. Trying to rotate around, trying to get some downs. Again, missed shots, missed opportunities. Looks like she's bouncing around just a little bit. We got another member down. Grenades coming in from top of the platform. Noted, seeing a lot of red. Still fighting it off, though. Missing that grenade. And now Okading goes down. That's now 3 members down. Noted, trying to do some damage. Not able to do so. Goes down at the base of the stairs. And here we are with Sesame Street Gang already getting the first win, and I believe that is going to secure them an ace as well. Please bear with me as I combat my hardware here. Ooh, that is not an ace. I need to correct the score before we go back. Alright, for some reason I thought they got an ace, but it looks like there's an elimination. I did not see that one, but good on Wolfpack for stopping the ace. That's actually a good thing, because as Brown had pointed out, and as the stats have suggested, this game may be heavily reliant on aces. So if you can prevent the opposing team from getting an ace, you're good. Back to the conversation about the Legends tournament. If you got it hasn't been a secured idea yet. In other words, it's not official yet. They're thinking about it, or so that's what the post has said. But if you're interested in seeing something like that, I mean, let's think about it here, okay? This game is owned by Sony, and to run an official tournament, you need permission from Sony. So if you're getting Sony approval to run a tournament for your game, yeah, I'm with Cancer. Let's make this happen, because if Sony's involved and they already run their own tournaments for like Mortal Kombat and some other titles, I only know Mortal Kombat because that's what always pops up, but they have some other tournaments that they host. I mean, could we get a professional team to cast, like maybe VRML or ESL? I don't know if you guys know these, but VRML is like the top virtual reality broadcasting team. So it's Virtual Reality Master League. ESL is the esports league, the esports gaming league. If they could secure someone like that, that'd be pretty sweet to actually cast the event. I'd be totally down to see that. Super professional, very crisp, clean, good casters. I think it'd be a great thing to watch. So, guys, let's try to make it happen. You know, this game has been alive for going on 3 years now. It's about time it gets its right in the spotlight. It's time in the spotlight, and let's get it up as an official esport. But here we go, back on Warehouse. If my mouse wants to cooperate.
This is the good soil, is it?
Brown Pit, I think they do.
Is it?
I honestly think they
Okay,
do.
let's get up. Yeah, let's get up.
I don't
Let's go.
think they're ignorant to the fact that it's still one of the top selling PlayStation VR games.
My gun is spinning out of control.
But we see another platform defense here for the Wolfpack. Let's see if they can secure a win just the same as Sesame Street Gang.
Firewall decrypted. Laptop location is live. Lock and load. Manually activate that laptop so I can start the hack.
Already Grover seeing red. Forced to retreat a little bit, but securing the other platform can provide suppressive fire from across the way. See if this is helpful at all. They're a little bit split up. I'm concerned for their safety, Sesame Street Gang. Not one player in revive dart range whatsoever. This could spell disaster. Grover going downstairs as he doesn't have any visual of the other team. Wise choice getting the motion sensors up. Breaching the stairs is going to be a challenge. Cookie going up a little bit alone here. Drawing some grenades. Reasonable tactic. Get rid of the lethals. Oscar goes down. Elmo doing it down himself, but in all of his efforts is down. There is a revive over on Wolfpack. Elmo getting another down. No one eliminated yet on either team. Gonna do some damage with that impact against the window. I was thinking maybe that would have been a better opportunity for a frag, but losing this fight to Peniel Powers, Grover, and Wolfpack holding strong here. They lose a member. Okiding goes down, but they secure the platform, and it looks like the Wolfpack is going to tie things up. Well played. We had a mirror match and mirror results. Can't ask for anything better, my friends. By the way, I don't... Oh, I know why that happened. So I went to go change the name underneath the scoreboard of who's winning, and I didn't recenter it for both sides, so apologies about that if it looked a little askew. Good play by both teams. Good defense on Warehouse. When you're playing Warehouse, that's exactly what you're hoping for, that type of defense. So good for them, for both teams, for securing that win. Really nothing to say there. They both played it really well. They played exactly how you would expect. When you get a platform defense, you got to prevent the breach, and both of them did it just fine. Surprised that neither team actually walked away with an ace on that one, though. You know, I'm watching them as they're selecting their contractors, and in a tournament play, I've never personally changed contractors. I used to run Skip all the time, and I sometimes got crap for it because who runs Skip? All he does is have loaded, and I see players change out their contractor, which is likely they're likely set with the given skills that they want for specific maps and for specific purposes, whether it's attacking or defending. I am now just running with Odin so that I have Iceman, because my shots I can't manage the recoil, and I don't know why. But every time I shoot, I try to manage the recoil, and I just miss shots more than I actually land them, along with some aim drift that I always suffer from, as many of us do. But that being said, like, Odin has really the Iceman skill has really helped me improve. I am always curious, like, am I the only one suffering from this? Am I the only one who can't get shots on because of recoil? I mean, it's fine if I am, but then that leads me to wonder, what do you guys struggle with, and why do you always run with certain skills that you do? Do you like playing the fast game, the tactical game? Are you always getting blown up by proximity mines? So are you running Ghost, or no, Ninja? Are you running, like, what kind of skills are you running to improve your gameplay? Who dat? Titch actually had there was a post that he had put on our Facebook group page, Tomo. He had chosen to step away for a while. I don't know if he will return, but he is always part of AHC, as he is an official founder of the brand. But he's off doing his own thing. You guys should check out Bromedy Club. Just go to twitch.tv/Bromedy. That's BROMEDEY, I think, club. Check them out. Really fun stream over there.
Today's marching orders.
And now we are on District Sesame Street Gang with a good defensive spawn here in the back alley, setting up some preventative measures like sensors, C4s, proximity mines, jammers. You're looking for it, they got it. As they're setting up their defense with Cookie Monster on Eagle Eye, let's check out what Wolfpack is doing. They too are running Eagle Eye. It looks like Noted is covering that for them, providing intel, but they are a little bit split up. They're not as together as one would hope, but hey, Sesame Street Gang is the same, covering all bases. But at least they're in a tight area where they could provide some sort of revive support, whereas in the previous round, they didn't. At Warehouse, way too spread out.
So it's Jen. Guys, I'm not...
All the way back, Pino, okay. Let's just not engage. Let's go up here.
No, they're upstairs. They're upstairs as well.
Oh my god. He's right there. He's right there on the left. He threw impacts at me, man. Couldn't do anything.
I told you.
Nickel Langlot goes down.
Go. In front of you, Pino. Go. He's by himself. No, they're pushing on the left side.
So he's been eliminated. Nice shots by Noted. Downing Cookie Monster, who has been revived. Grover has been eliminated. Okading has been eliminated. Now it's a 3v2. Noted ducking behind the wall, but it's not enough cover. Peniel trying to provide some suppression while getting the revive. Good revive of Peniel Power. They are trapped behind this wall. Too much pressure and heat coming from Sesame Street Gang. Right now both in red alley. Good use of cover by Noted. She's trapped, seeing a lot of red. Peniel Power in a much better position, but they have to be careful as to not run up ammo. This has turned into a heavy gunfight. I believe those are smokes going out. No flashes, it seems. They're making their way back through the back alley. This is great. A great move. Force them to follow you. Try to pigeonhole them if you can.
Keep going.
No, let's go back. Let's go back. someone in
Oh,
front?
I see them. No, no, no. In front of you. Left side. Left side.
Noted suppressing the flank, getting Oscar down, gets the elimination. Here we go. They aren't out yet. Wolfpack still in this fight.
Yeah, yes. In front of you, right there. They have Hunter. You can't see them. You don't see their.
Hey, let's go,
their
let's go,
chevron.
let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, the air is clear. Go, go, go that side. Go up. Here, they're on the door. They close the door on the right side.
Let's go, let's
But
go.
they're there on the door on the right side.
Yeah, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They know. They're going towards the laptop.
They're going
Keep
back.
going, keep going, keep going.
Taking a long way
They're
around
towards the
to
laptop. No, no, no. They're gonna see now on the.
get
Keep
to the
going.
laptop. This is a wise choice
Outside the
again.
door, the
It's
small door,
forcing
they're in
Okay,
already.
come back. Come
One.
back.
Sesame Street gang to come to them
In front of you.
while they try to initiate this hack.
In the store, are they in the store?
In the store, in the store, in the store.
Where's that jammer? Oh, jammer's over here, ain't it?
Yeah, get the jammer.
From behind, not getting the comms that they need. Noda goes back down, and she has been eliminated.
Shit. Okay, but now let me get.
Looks like Cookie Monster getting credit for that one, and now it's a 1v1, back and forth between the dumpster.
Couldn't see him.
I didn't realize.
Back, back.
Blind firing over the top, and Neil Power getting the down. Oh no!
Couldn't do it. Yeah, we need to
Nah.
stick.
Cookie Monster securing the win there.
Definitely.
Oh, so close. Sesame Street gang taking that win. Not an ace, but still very good fight. That one came down to the bitter end. Oh, apologies, I meant to update the score there. Came out of studio mode. Really good play. Almost got that one for the Wolfpack, but unfortunately, Peniel ran out of all that power. Noted Jackpot is a beast. She played that really well. Used the cover wisely. Unfortunately, got caught up with that flank. And unfortunately, the eyes in the sky, the eliminated teammates, didn't catch it in enough time. Granted, if it were me, I probably would have been watching the flank just in case. In that situation, there's only two of you. It was Noted, Peniel Power. They were trying to get the jammer, watching out for all of those lethal all that lethal equipment, trying to secure the laptop. But you also got to cover all the bases, which you got the back alley, you got the storefront, and then you also have the main street. So you have at least 3 areas that you have to cover. But the flank is always the important one. And where were the comms? I don't know. I can't hear. Maybe the comms were spot on, and they just caught it a little late, and Noted got out of position a little too late. I don't know. I can't tell. You guys can tell. But if it were me, I'd always be securing the flank. And in that case, I would have allowed Peniel to move around, or vice versa. Allowed Noted to move around, try to secure the laptop while I try to cover all the fronts, asking for more comms. But regardless, absolutely well played by both teams. Sesame Street gang just slicing them down. That is the street that you don't want to go on. But we are going to be heading back into District. This time, Wolfpack is going to be on defense. Let's see if they can secure themselves another one. Again, no aces in the first 3 rounds. This is pretty good. We're going to be going into our 4th, which is going to bring us into halftime. And if you're at halftime, regardless which team you are, if there are no aces, this is a good fight. Struggling with my mouse. I'm going to be getting this block that my buddy told me about that has like multiple USBs in it, so I can bring the adapter closer so I don't have all these lag issues. Technology, man. It's great when it works. I don't know. Let's go into our next round.
I'm gonna quickly put concussion on mine.
Back
Jump
on
the lot.
District.
This time I won't blow myself up with names.
Okay. Just cover me by sniper alley. By scaffolding. Because I'm gonna check on this. Okay.
Really good defense here. Nice placement of concussion.
Okay.
Let's go check out
just
what
cover me,
Sesame
I'm
Street
gonna
gang's
jump.
up to.
Okay, I have 2 Firewall all access point locations coming to your devices.
Already about halfway down, getting close to scaffolding, losing the cover that they desperately need here. They do have Eagle Eye. So Grover's trying to provide some perspective over the wall, but honestly, from this position, you can only get so much. Right now, Wolfpack is retreating from the scaffolding, so it's giving Sesame Street Gang a lot of room to move around. They're going to get the objective. Wolfpack has now secured the upper construction area. Now, I know you guys can't see this, which is why I'm telling you. And they're going to try to provide some sort of defense up there. Cut them off at the pass, if you will. While those grenades up, see if they do anything. Elmo does go down. Easy revive for Grover. Cookie Monster checking. A little bit of a peek, see if we can provide some intel. Flash goes off. The grenade finding nothing. Careful with Sniper Alley. A couple of peeks trying to draw fire. Firing some of his own. Grover suppressing the Wolfpack here. In Sniper Alley while his team makes their way over to the laptop. Nice shots by Grover. Downing no to Jack. There is an easy revive by Michelangelat. Grover's hit. He's got to regroup with his team. Wolfpack still not in too much of a problem situation. So have plenty of room to play with. Good smoke. Moving up to the dumpster. Trying to bust through, get some shots on, but there's blind fire over the top. Grover playing do-si-do. He gets downed in the process, and that's two members down, trying to go for those revives. Sesame Street Gang in dire straits here. Elmo doing some damage, but not able to do anything about it.
Sad. Contract revoked.
Well done, guys.
And it looks like Wolfpack walks away with a win and potentially an ace. I will have to wait till they move to the main screen to confirm. And sorry for all the clicking. I don't have a choice. I can't put my mouse anywhere else. But I'm going to consider that an ace because I do not recall. Yeah, that's an ace. That's the first ace of the evening. And it's going to the Wolfpack. Now, we discussed earlier with the matchups that the Wolfpack is technically in the lead with points because of the aces. So that being said, this is really big and could solidify their win should they maintain the ace lead. And as Brown Pit had stated before, this is going to be a critical factor in who's going to walk away victorious tonight. Now, if Wolfpack here decides to take a more resounding lead, finally flipping the script, which is usually what we see when someone wins the defense and then they win the offense and then win the defense, they generally keep the lead and ultimately end up winning the matchup. We are at halftime, so they are going to be switching out, probably switching host, it seems. So if Wolfpack can maintain this lead, they're good. Sesame Street Gang really needs the points, though, so they got to turn things around. Maybe District wasn't their cup of tea, but they need an ace if they want to stay in this game. While we do have a break, be sure to go grab some drinks, some snacks. I did have a drink, but there's still some left. But be sure to strap in for the second half. I don't have any predictions. It's kind of even right now, if you really think about it. The way that they've been playing, their performance, I mean, they're equatable. Sesame Street Gang is not playing any better than Wolfpack. I think the Wolfpack there was just a little bit more on top of their game. They secured that back alley a lot more efficiently than the Sesame Street Gang did. But they're both playing incredibly well, both on defense and offense. Also, we do have some time. If you guys are interested in checking out all the stuff that we have and you haven't already, please consider doing so. I haven't put out a blog in a long time. There's a lot of other things that I've been working on my personal channel and for AHC. So I do plan on putting out a blog hopefully in the near future. So be on the lookout for that. And you can find those over at amateurhourcommentary.com. We also have some merch if you guys are interested in that. Now, there is a little bit of news. I was trying to get some team jerseys going. I was able to secure one team jersey, but I cannot get team or player names on the back because of the way the website is set up now, which wasn't the case before. And I argued the point, and I told them, like, this is really screwing me over here. But the way the algorithm's set up, unfortunately, I can't duplicate the item and then just add more to that duplicated item like I was able to before. So I could probably get some team jerseys out there just with no names. If you guys want to secure one of those, you can go check out the website. Chronic Mastigators, I think, is currently up there. And I also have my own jersey, which has my name on it, but no one else is ever going to run with that jersey. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, please do so. You say it's going to be 4-4, but Wolfpack with the ace win. Hey, it could happen if they can secure another ace, but we're likely going to see another lag test here before we even get started on the second half. Also, if you haven't checked out our EU branch, be sure to check out Amateur Hour Commentary EU. Just go to twitch.tv/AH Commentary EU. Those guys have been running so many matches. And they get really good viewership too. You know, they got that whole EU side who has been deprived of EU matches for years now. And it's finally coming to the big screen. So there's a lot of hype around it, a lot of excitement. You guys should really tune in if you got the time. There is a 5-hour difference between where I live and when they actually go live. So I try to catch the butt end of it. But it's always a good time. Always a good time. Really good teams over there. Be sure to go check them out if you haven't already. All right, looks like everybody's loaded in. We'll be starting up soon. Hopefully you guys have gotten your beverages and your snacks. I am still on the fence on who's going to win. But I think it's all map dependent. You know, sometimes I talk to Rad or Timber or even when Titch was on here, I would ask about like the importance of the maps and like what map is going to be coming up. And I think that's a critical point to bring up because map selection is a critical thing. I'm quickly going to go to the matchup real quick because for Sesame Street Gang, Office is their preferred map. I don't have a preferred map for the Wolfpack. I don't know if they have a preferred map, but I like asking those questions of teams because knowing what the preferred map is, and I've said this before, can tell you what kind of playstyle they have. Office is probably a preferred map because it's so familiar, it's easy to run. It's a smaller, more condensed map. Things can happen quickly, and the spawn points are really predictable. If that's the case, then you know that the team is they enjoy going really fast. They like predictability, and they're probably very dependent on very traditional maps. So I would say Sesame Street Gang picking that map. I would say they're more of an aggressive team that likes more predictability and familiarity, rather than like maybe running FOB, which is what they're testing on right now, or running Newsroom, or running Black Site, or Gauntlet, or some of the bigger maps. If people have picked Bunker, which we don't really see too much anymore in league play, I could see Sesame Street Gang doing really well in Bunker because it's a smaller map. Wolfpack, I don't know yet. I've only seen them play so far. Three times? This is their third time that I've seen them play, and I can't really tell what their play style is. Sometimes they're super aggressive, sometimes they're super passive, and they're a newer team to the league. So we're just gonna have to watch how their strategies develop over time. But right now, Sesame Street Gang, I can say fairly confidently that they are more of a small map kind of group, and they play better with I guess smaller maps, closer, faster gameplay. District definitely feels like it could be fast, but people usually take their time because you got the stairwells, you got the back alleys, and you have that long stretch of Main Street. Like, you gotta take it slow, otherwise you're gonna get caught. Even though it still feels like a small map. It looks like someone dropped, unfortunately. So I don't know if that lag test went well or not. I still prefer Compound. A lot of people don't really like Compound. Some people don't mind Compound, but it's definitely not up on their top 3. Compound is always my number 1, always has been. And there's something about it that I just love, and I don't know why. But coincidentally, it was actually the very first map that they ever developed, and it looked different at first. If you guys haven't checked out the video, they posted over on their YouTube channel for First Contact Entertainment, and Frank kind of goes over how Compound was the first map that they made. It looked a little bit different, and it evolved into what it is today. I don't know how many of you were around when Compound had that swimming pool, when it didn't have all the crap in it. You guys remember that? It was a nightmare. No one ever ran in that area. No one wanted to run in that area. They just went straight inside. You guys remember that crap? I'm so glad that they put a tent up and some other things in there to like clean it up and give it some purpose. But even now, I don't think a lot of people run there. At one point, yeah, it was daylight. The initial map was daylight. Now it's more like dusk, I would say. More along the lines of dusk. It looks nice, but I can't imagine what it would look like in the daytime. If they had a variant of that, or like a day-night cycle for some of these maps, like imagine Black Site, okay? Imagine Black Site when it's nighttime. That'd be insane. That'd be tense. I couldn't imagine that. It was very empty. That is a very good way of putting it, Brown Pit. It was empty. There wasn't a lot to it, but maps aside, let's go into the match. We are in Office.
Today's marching orders.
Start off with Sesame Street, who get the CEO, kind of the CEO room, but it looks like they're pushing out rather early, straight to lobby. Wait. Ixnay on that. This is a lag test. Why would they do a lag test on Office? It's a little bizarre, if you ask me. Hey, oh well. Yeah, at least you guys get to watch them mess around on Office here. With no perspective now.
You told me to.
Wonderful. This is great for me. Perfect. So much to talk about.
Your body chat so long.
Oh boy,
Pico,
blue
go to
screen.
body.
Just waiting for this to
30
end.
seconds
So
remaining.
speaking of map variants, so I'm saying like black site at nighttime
Laptop
would be
location is
crazy.
compromised. Protect it at
District
all
during the day
costs.
would be interesting. I mean, it seems like it should be a nighttime map, but I'd be curious to see what it's like fully lit up. Can't do much about containment oil rig during the day. That'd be kind of cool, but I guess that would feel a little bit more like cargo. So like oil rig and cargo, they're both out in international waters, right? Maybe they would feel a little too similar,
Contract fulfilled.
perhaps.
Payments initiated.
Trying to think of what else would be good. Bunker wouldn't matter. A couple of the maps wouldn't matter because they're all indoors, right? Trying to think. Gauntlet wouldn't matter. Shoot house wouldn't matter. An interesting one could be hotel. They do have that skylight area where all the dining takes place right next to the kitchen. I suppose having that daytime could be cool, but it's only a portion of the map. It wouldn't be significant enough to really change things. And there are no windows to the outdoors, so it's not like that would have any impact either. But seeing some variations would be cool. All right, so lag test is done. We're going to be going back in soon. I wonder if they're going to stick with Office. That'd be interesting to see. Because if it is Office, I can suspect that's going to be Sesame Street Gang's pick. Of course, Wolfpack could easily just the same pick Office. I think it's one of the most popular maps. They should have a residential map like Nuketown from... Yeah, so something else... Yeah, I agree with you. I think something a little bit larger scale. If we take the concept of FOB, right? FOB is a fairly large map. It feels small because there's so much crap in it, right? But it's a fairly large map. You take a similar layout to that, add some homes, put it in the daytime, throw in some shrubbery, some town cars, maybe even a town square, right? That has a fountain in it. Take that and maybe run with it. Throw it in the daytime. That'd be kind of cool. Makes me think of Onward, for example. I can't remember the name of the map, but it's a residential location. It's actually smaller than FOB. You could probably fit 2 of them in FOB, but it's cool. You got, I think, 3 or 4 houses on each side of the street and all have backyards. It's a cool map. If they did something like that, that'd be sweet. I know everybody's been talking about like maybe a snow map or a forest map. I still want the forest map, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know what's coming after Rubicon, but I suspect that there's going to be a map and a contractor, but we're going to have to wait a few weeks out after Rubicon ends just to see. And if they have been working on a new map, no idea what it would be. Not a clue. They have so many maps as it is. I think that's one thing people... Yeah, I think the forest map would be insane. I think people would probably change up some of their... I would change up my camos to be a little bit more green, a little more nature, right? Make some of the camos that you have in the skins a little bit more relevant. Because right now, the skins don't really do anything for you, except on District, where it's so dark. All the way at the end of the street, if you're wearing something black or of darker tone and you run Bear's skill where it takes the chevron away, I would say you're in a pretty good spot. Like, that's really helpful to have darker equipment on. What was I saying about upcoming stuff? But yeah, people are saying that they want these maps, but I honestly, I don't think it'll happen. And with all the maps that they currently have, putting them in rotation, the randomized rotation has really caused some issues with trying to complete some challenges. I personally just use hotkeys because, guys, I don't play nearly enough. I just don't have the time to get on and play all the time, while I still have a backlog and other things. But I still love the game and I hop on from time to time. And there was one night that I got 2 maps cycling back and forth for at least 4 rounds. So like I played the same 2 maps for 4 rounds. That's just crazy. I would think like either a voting system or a fixed rotation would probably make it a little bit better if they could do that. That way you're going through every single map in the same lobby as long as the host doesn't drop. If it's a fixed rotation, you're just going to move from one to the next. But if you have the voting system and people can pick what they want, it's totally doable. But I kind of get why they did the randomized rotation, so you never know what you're going to get. You can't predict it. Because if you have a fixed rotation, you know what map's going to be coming. You can, I don't know, you could pre-select early and just plan things out. I don't know. Not that people don't already. You have so much time, and you have a full minute to really set up, and most people already have their contractors loaded up and their loadouts already set up. Most people don't even change their loadouts for the most part, except for their tactical stuff. Like I'll switch to a jammer because I'm the jammer guy. But outside of that, like, what are people really changing up besides their skills? All right, we're going to be loading in. It looks like we are going to be heading back to office. So where they were testing, that is where they will be. It looks like Wolfpack is on defense. They get the CEO office. Let's see how this turns out.
I'm going to put concussion on my son this thing.
Now, this is one room you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose ground on. I've seen people waste this opportunity. The CEO office is probably one of the most secure spots that you can get for a spawn on office. You don't want to lose it, and I've seen so many people mess it up. Hopefully the Wolfpack does not do that this time. But as they're getting all set up, let's go see what Sesame Street Gang is doing. Once again, Sesame Street Gang is very split up. I don't know why they do this. I mean, right here we have Grover and Oscar together. They are 2 and 2. And I get why they're splitting up, because they want 2 taking kitchen end and 2 taking zigzag here. But it is always dangerous. Like, they tend to play very far apart from each other. Well, let's see how well they hold this. There has been some equipment placed outside. Let's see if that has any effect on gameplay here. Oscar getting it down on Michelangelo. Neil getting the revive, but he goes down again. That's 2 downs. One more is eliminated. Noted getting the revive. Now it looks like Oscar goes down. Risky maneuver here. And Grover goes down eliminated, and so has his teammate, Oscar. Now 2 more left. Noted getting another elimination. And Wolfpack securing a win, and I believe another ace. Again, I'm going to have to wait and see. It didn't look like there were 4 players there, but according to the kill feed, it didn't look like any of them went down. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here and give them an ace. But I'll make the correction if need be. No, you're saying no ace. Okay. I was watching the kill feed. I didn't see an elimination on Wolfpack with all the dying that Sesame Street Gang was doing. Okay, yeah, you're right. It was no ace. So I will quickly correct that. Why didn't... Oh, boy. It didn't even change the initial score. Oh, my Lanta. Wolf needs to update some of his hardware. But still, that is exactly what you want when you get that spawn point on office. You don't want to lose that defensive post. And they didn't. They didn't even let them breach the doors. They opened up the doors, but they didn't get past that threshold. That is exactly how you want to play it. Sometimes people keep those doors open and try to shoot down and try to secure some eliminations early on. I think that is a bad move. You want them to get up close. Play some lethal equipment like C4s, proximity mines. Do some damage when they're just outside, when they're least suspecting it. Now, I'm going to give it to Sesame Street Gang. They approach cautiously. You could see Grover looking around. He didn't see any equipment on the ceiling. They checked their corners. So they played it well. Oscar had some really good downs there. Michelangelo was put down twice. So like he had a really good angle. It was when Grover had moved up to try to get the revive on Oscar that he was put down. And then that put a lot of pressure back on Oscar to try to get the revive on Grover. But as he was getting revived, the door opened back up, and then some grenades went out and eliminated them both. So really well played by Wolfpack, but very, very close to a breach there. And of course, with 2 members of Sesame Street down, you had the last 2 members try to breach the other door. Didn't really work out for them because now you have 3 members shooting at that single door, and it's you're getting funneled into a very small spot. And I don't. Here's a little bit of a side note thing. I don't know what I'm. Every time I run like smokes, I don't know if I want to run blue, red, or green. I'm so glad that they threw colors in there because now it actually makes me think, like, which one do I really want to run? I'm very much a cosmetic guy. And I always say, like, I'm going to run blue because I love blue. But I don't know, green looks really good too. And so does the red. Red looks like the blood of your enemies. So I almost kind of want to run that. I don't know. Do you guys ever run smoke? And if you do you have a preference? Do you think it's cool if they added colors to the smoke grenades? Do you think it actually increases the use of them throughout the community? I was thinking, this was my thought. To kind of mix things up and make yourself a little bit more unique, add some skins to like the jammer or something. Because most teams actually do place down a jammer. Imagine having like your own skin on the jammer. I don't know. I just think that would be kind of cool. Like, I don't know. If they're running out of ideas for skins for the contractors or guns or what have you, start adding it to the equipment. Mix things up. You already look individualized as a character. Now individualize your equipment. I would have to agree with you, Brown Pit. I think the colored smoke actually makes a much better or bigger difference than the traditional smoke. I run smoke most of the time unless the map dictates it should be a flash. Like, for instance, if I'm on bunker and I need to breach either the box room or the server room, I'm going to run with a flash. I'm not going to run with the smoke. So I'll chuck a flash in there that'll force them to either shield their eyes or run away or get blinded, and then I can more easily breach. But the smoke on bigger maps like District or even Office or like Containment, like I like running the colored ones for sure. And I think that's a good point to make, Cantor. On darker maps, blue would probably be preferable. Yeah. Sesame Street Gang moving out quickly, doing some damage. Michelangelo and Okading both go down. Grenades flying out. There have been revives, so it looks like all members are still alive over on the Wolfpack, but real quick and early, pinning the Wolfpack down right next to the elevator room.
The Firewall is behind you. Just hold your right. Look at your right. Look at your right. No, you gotta go inside that room over there. Behind you, Penny.
Still don't have the objective, which is frustrating. Now they're playing a little peekaboo here.
You gotta go to the room in your right and get the Firewall.
Oki's out here.
Or Oki.
Oh, that's dirty. They said enough of this peekaboo game. Here's a door blocker for all your efforts.
I'm holding what noted. You go ahead.
Okay. Miko, go around. Come this side. This door. Come this door.
This is just such a crappy spot because as soon as you get pinned down, you have no choice but to try to push. You could try to make your way to the stairwell to the left of where Noted and Okading are and Pineal Power, but it's such a risk, and I think we're going to see that here. Green smoke goes out. They're going to try to make it across, maybe try to get down the stairs. A grenade goes out. It's doing damage. Noted goes down. Michelangelo goes down. Grouch goes down, so it's not an ace. Michelangelo gets revived by Peniel. But that is the risk I was talking about. Michelangelo's been eliminated. Cookie Monster goes down. Revive by Grover. Suppressive fire. Oh my gosh, here goes Pineal Power getting some downs.
Friendly down.
Oh my gosh, Elmo getting the revive. Okating coming in and cleaning up. Does Wolfpack take this? Wait, did Wolfpack just take this?
Those mines, I don't
Quick
see.
reaction. That was really good
You can
reaction,
go.
man.
Okating and Pineal Power cleaning things up, moving in for the heck. Wolfpack wins this one.
We sealed it.
I'm in shock. Absolute shock.
Okay, I'm going to party chat.
Impressive play, man. Pineal Power and Okating securing another victory for the Wolfpack. And that's it. That is the turning of the tables right there. I'm flabbergasted at that, because usually you are suppressed. When you get that spawn, you get suppressed, and it's very hard to get out of that position. And with Noted Jack going down and Michelangelo going down, it was down to a 3v2. Fortunately, they got an elimination on the Sesame Street Gang in the process early on. But for Pineal and Okating to come out and just eliminate the remaining three, I would have to say that probably is attributed to Sesame Street Gang not always being at each other's backs. Like, they tend to spread out a lot, and they take themselves out of revive range. And there's also those moments where you're like, maybe I should just let my teammate die, get a better perspective. So when they actually do try to breach, I have more cover secured than they do, and I force them into a position where they are now open and easy targets. What's up, Nick? What's up, Savage? How you boys doing? So, like, I don't know. It's a tough spot to be in. You want to try to get the revives on your teammates, but sometimes you got to let your teammate die, especially if they're in a very vulnerable spot, which it seemed Grover was when he went down. So, unfortunate for Sesame Street Gang, but now they have to win both of these maps to even tie the number of wins, and they got to get an ace to secure a tie and score, or get 2 aces in both of these, which is a tall order considering they haven't been able to get an ace yet, and they just lost 2 matches in a row. It's a tough spot to be in. This better be a good map pick for them if they actually want to stand a chance here. And yes, I am alone, boys. That is just kind of how things operate sometimes. Life is way more important. I know AHC is a big thing in the community. I know you guys love it. But everybody who operates and volunteers for AHC, they have lives. And that always comes first. That is why sometimes we can't cast, because I will never put AHC before people's lives. So I hope you all appreciate that. But we're still going to do our best to try to bring you the games that we can. What's up, Brezelberry? How you doing? I haven't seen you in here in a while. Like, I feel like I saw you very recently in chat, but like, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. By the way, no Justin Bieber hair anymore. Okay, I got a haircut. All right. I know people were busting my ass about it before. It was super long. I'm glad you're good. I hope you don't lie. I hope when I ask, like, that you guys give me an honest answer. If you're having a shit day, I need to know. All right? Because we're all here to support each other. And if you're having a crap day and you need a little extra love, we'll give you a little extra love. Anyone like my farmer tan that's going on? Hate it. I hate it. But it hasn't been sunny here, really. Like, it kind of has been, but not really. All right, we're going to be heading back in, but to what map I did not see. We're just going to have to wait. It's going to be a surprise. I don't know if you guys see at the bottom left of the ticker, the head of the ticker there. It's got some rotating images there. Obviously, Raise Energy. We are an affiliate with them. Oh, it looks like we got containment here. But there's also an image there for AIM Mods, aimmods.com. There is a a panel that will bring you straight to the website. If you guys want to, add some accessories to your aim controller, I would highly recommend checking out their website. Really cool stuff there. So they got server room, just like the CEO office. This is probably one of the best rooms that you can get on this map. So I hope they can secure this like they did with the CEO offices and not lose. But I have seen this breach, so why don't we see what Sesame Street Gang's doing? They definitely know where the spawn is. They haven't gotten the objective yet. Teabagging that sensor a little bit.
Firewall destroyed. Laptop location pushed to your devices. Activate that laptop.
Oh, Grover, don't go down the white stairs. It's dreadful. This is such a risky move. You want to try to peek, but you have one direction you can go. Trying to shoot out the window, provide some suppressive fire, get a little room to move down the stairs a little bit more, but you still got the team sitting in the lab. So you can't push down too far without getting picked off. Grover getting tagged, seeing red, forced to retreat a little bit. Now we got two members on the white stairs. Again, very dangerous, and it looks like Oscar goes down. Cookie with the revive, and now Grover goes down. Easy revive there for Mr. Elmo. But still pinned down at the white stairs. Three members of Sesame Street have been in a down state once. And none for the Wolfpack. And now we got Noted and Michelangelo hanging out in the server room, providing that suppressive fire. Grover just can't catch a break, has to get shot from behind.
3 remaining.
Now it's 2 members down from Sesame Street Gang, 2 left alive. And right now they are pinned down in the lab. Elmo downing opening. Uh-oh, Noted goes down. Neil Power racing back, getting the revive on. Good trade there. Noted getting that elimination, finalizing it. And 1 member left.
He's going to the tanks.
Okay, let me. Okay.
Is he gonna kill me?
Yeah, go get Emma.
If I were Noted, I'd just step back into the lab,
He's going to
let the
Noted
concussion and
side.
proximity do their
He's
work.
right at the single door. He's there in front of Noted now.
Cookie Monster out there, trying to make something happen, trying to work the magic.
He's coming back.
No, go down, go down.
32, that's good.
No, I got a
Alright, he's
grenade.
going the other way. Going the other way. Go to Peniel's side. Rush him. Just stay together and rush him, guys.
Wait.
Give you guys an
I'm gonna ult.
overview perspective here. Now his team, I hope has provided the intel. Yes, they did. To try to trigger the
1 minute remaining.
Oh, what grenades! Impacts by Peniel Power, getting the final elimination and securing another win.
Contract revoked.
Wolfpack getting the overall win tonight. And dare I say, was that another ace again? I saw so many eliminations on Sesame Street Gang that I didn't quite catch whether or not a member of Wolfpack went down. And Razzleberry, I agree with you, and that's why I commented on it. No, I was wrong again, man. There's always someone that goes down that I just don't see. No ace. Brown Pit, you're on top of it. You need to be my scorekeeper, man. But yeah, that's why I had commented on the staircase. Like, you gotta you got to be careful. If you're going to go down there, you need to make sure that other members of your team are in the adjacent lab providing suppressive fire on that server room, so you can at least get down the staircase and tuck yourself underneath the stairwell. Because once you're there, then you can lob grenades over into the other lab and maybe do some damage. You get a better angle on the server door window, but none of that happened. There were 2 people on the white staircase. They weren't in any position to move forward, and the other 2 members were getting downed from the lab. So it was just a bad spot. If it were me, I would have thrown the smokes out a lot sooner from the staircase. I probably would have thrown one right at the threshold from when it goes from the stairwell to the lab room next to the server room, thrown a smoke there, and one at the base of the staircase, securing your movement so that you can move from the staircase off and onto the floor. But again, none of that stuff happened. They just tried to engage in that gunfight, and sometimes you just can't do that. Like, you have to really think on your toes and think, okay, well, how are we going to get off of this stairwell if you choose to go down the stairwell, which I would never do. I would never. I would go the traditional route, try to go into the adjacent lab and get shots. I feel like I have a much better chance at doing that than actually taking a different route. Even the back double doors, those are always secured. And as we saw there, Wolfpack had the concussion mine and the proximity mine and the motion sensor. Like, they had the double doors on lock. Unless you're running with a C4 and in a Koro, you stand a chance if you have that combo. But usually if someone's going to put a C4 on the back door, there's also going to be another C4 or a proximity mine, which makes a Koro's skill kind of pointless. So it's always a risk. And I never want to go there unless they're not suspecting it. We're going to head back to containment. We see Sesame Street Gang with the White Room. Now this is a lot, I would say this is a lot more breachable than the Lab Room, but that's my opinion. We'll see what Sesame Street Gang does here. Good place to set up some door blockers. Looks like they're going to do a C4 on the door. Maybe not. This indecisiveness may come back and bite him in the butt.
Dodgy network activity detected.
And by placing the C4 there, you are now inviting them into the room. Sure, could you get an elimination? Yeah. But if they open that door, they don't breach yet, and they chuck in a grenade, they can get rid of that C4 with some ease. So they really need to be careful of making those decisions. And it looks like they're also running Eagle Eye Wolfpack, trying to get perspective here.
Yeah.
Right side doors open.
Yeah. Okay, let's go get a Firewall. But wait, let's just wait for Oki.
Right, one holding up on top, one holding up top left and right, one in the middle, 2 in the middle. Alright, I'm moving. Let's go.
No, Firewall, this side first. Let's get a Firewall. Okay. Let's go around here.
Go from the right side, guys.
Okay, let's go down.
Yeah.
Is the laptop outside? Okay?
It's inside the line.
Inside, okay.
I don't believe so. But yeah, I think the right side would be our best guess. Is there another Eagle Eye over here anywhere? Yeah, there's one right here. Doors.
Oh, those blasted radios, man. Gotta get rid of them. They're so annoying.
Let me move back a little bit, that I'm not far away from you guys.
Alright.
Check out what they're doing. Defense still holding up. 2 on the left door. Oscar probably running with Scout since he's so close to that wall. I can suspect that because that's what I do. So he's probably running with Scout. Provide some intel. I can't really see what's on the double doors besides the C4. I would think it'd be a little bit more wise to place some more explosives there. But regardless, pretty standard defense.
I have heavy duty, but
Yeah, but let's
They
try
blow
this
that
one.
door, they're gonna kill you, Miko.
Let's get this one first.
Let's fire down this hall. Noted Jack not backing down. double elimination there. Wolfpack now down 2 members at the hands of Cookie Monster.
He's out as well. Don't worry.
Alright,
He's out.
Nico.
He's out.
One at the far
Killed me after you died.
They're pushing or not?
He was the same guy. All 4 of them are still up.
Yeah.
They're
Go
not
down
pushing
there.
out
Go.
yet.
Go down there. Base is your option. Go down there.
Your double door is still C forward over there. The left door is C forward. And
Okay, who killed you?
there's 2
Can you
up
say
on the
one
right.
guy?
Yeah,
There's
he
one
went
in.
inside.
You can open that door and you can shoot that guy down. You can see he's there.
There's 2 on that right side top.
Yeah.
One on the left side, and one on the left.
There's one up,
over by
2
the
up on the
double
right.
door.
Very
top.
cautious is Michelangelo.
Stairs right
Yeah.
there.
Do you see them?
One's at
One
the stairs,
across.
one's behind.
Maybe if you can grenades there, they will both die.
I think I hit somebody in the back with an impact. I'm not sure.
Take, okay, now.
All eyes on that door, man.
You make him
To be in his shoes.
there.
The adrenaline's pumping.
Okay, throw grenade, throw grenade. Oh, good shit.
Almost.
Okay, he's coming.
Lethals are down. Michelangelo trades with Cookie Monster. They get the revive, finish him off.
So we killed
All
one.
4 members still alive on Sesame Street Gang, and there's an ace, the first one for them this evening, and it happened in the very last
I
map.
don't think they died. None of them did.
No, I killed one, I think.
So at least they secure an ace here, which has to be a good feeling for them. Like, yeah, you may have lost the round, or you may have lost the match, but at least you could say that you tied in aces, which is a big thing, because when talking about their scores and their stats going into this, the only difference between the two is the number of aces they received, and Wolfpack secured 2 more aces so far in their past two games, 2 more aces than Sesame Street Gang. So now that they've actually tied that up, it looks like, now Wolfgang has 4 aces, and Sesame Street has 2. But it was good effort by both teams, and Sesame Street didn't go down without a fight, even in that last map, even though they had technically already lost the match. So good on them, really good last round, and they secured the white room exactly how you should. That can be a tough room to breach, but with people who have really good shots, it can kind of be an easier breach. So good on them. I think they're going to be doing a fun round. Some teams have opted out from doing fun rounds, but it looks like they're going to be doing a fun round. So we're going to stay tuned. We're actually going to watch it. So be sure to stick around if you guys want to watch some crossbows. I always enjoy it myself. And the nice thing is that they go to none, so it's a mix of team players. So it's not Wolfpack versus Sesame Street Gang. It's whoever is matched up with who. Yeah, man. Absolutely, Nick. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, Rezel, it's only 8 rounds in the Pro League. Yep, 8 rounds in the Gaming Synergy Pro League. And the North American Firewall League, which will be starting up hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, they definitely have more rounds. So if you guys are interested in watching that, my goal is to try to get us to cast it. With everybody's schedules now becoming a little bit more hectic, with some people coming out of this COVID slump of not working because of people were either unemployed, working from home, but now going back to the office. Things are changing, so the availability might be a little bit less. You might see a little bit more of me. I'm going to try to cast as many as I can. But if you're an NAFWL player and you are scheduling matches, I don't ask much, but if you could try to consider what time and on what days you are actually playing, I'd like to try to catch as many as I can. So make sure that they're different from other scheduled games, and at or around 9 Eastern time. That'd be perfect for me if you could do that. But if not, it's cool. Oh, thanks, Cantor. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm going back to my roots. This whole thing started as a solo act, so it was kind of odd not bouncing things off of people. But I got y'all. When I first started, I had nobody. Now I got y'all. It feels so much better now. I feel like I'm, even if I don't have a co-host, I feel like I'm still talking to someone. It's a feel-good moment, man. All right, we're going to watch some crossbow. Join me as we go into this fun round. Now, personally, I prefer warehouse for crossbow matches, but they have chosen district, which is another good choice, just not my preference.
Two, I saw two.
Hey, is she really trying to angle? Good for her. I think I've seen that happen once. Oh, that was right by her head, and she goes down. Okading getting the revive while it looks like Cookie Monster is making his way around, downing and eliminating Michelangelo, but Cookie goes down at the hands of Grover. Oh! Noda goes down. Oh, Okading goes down. What shots by Omo?
Well, pretty good.
Firewall is down. Laptop coordinates are live. Multiple hostiles incoming.
That was awesome. It's already shooting you.
Are they shooting each other in the back of the head? Come on now.
Oh yeah?
It's always impacts get me too.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
All right, and it looks like a
on my head.
That's funny.
a win for Grover's team. But that's gonna be it for another night of Amateur Hour commentary. Thank you for those who tuned in, and thank you to all those who come back and watch the videos. We save them over here on Twitch. We also save them over on our YouTube channel. Yes, we do have a YouTube channel. If that is your preferred platform, you can go check us out over at Amateur Hour Commentary. Just type it in a search bar, Amateur Hour Commentary will pop right up. We also have some really cool thumbnails so that if you're searching for a specific matchup, you can just look at the thumbnail and you'll know exactly who's playing. So that is probably the best option for watching old matches. So please check us out and be sure to subscribe. We don't have a lot of subscribers over there because I don't think a lot of people know that we have a YouTube channel. So please do subscribe and check out the videos. And tune in again tomorrow night as we have another match for the Gaming Synergy Pro League. And it's going to be another week 4 match. So please tune in. It will be me again, producing and hosting. And I hope to see you all there. But that's going to be it for me and Amateur Hour Commentary. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, peace.